Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're diving into the unique love stories of some famous black men who challenged societal norms by finding their soulmates in older women. These incredible men not only impressed the world with their talent, but also redefined what true love means, proving that age is just a number when it comes to the heart. So, are you curious to find out who they are and how their remarkable love stories unfolded? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you so much. And now, let's get started.
To be honest with you, it's going to be after your bedtime. But if you want to come and see some of the Christmas decorations...
Barack and Michelle Obama are more than just one of the most powerful couples in the world. They are living proof that true love can thrive in the spotlight. What many people don't realize is that Michelle is actually 3 years older than Barack. Their story began back in 1989 at a law firm in Chicago, where Michelle was already a successful attorney, and Barack was just an ambitious summer intern. At first, Michelle didn't give much thought to the charming young man with big dreams, believing he was too young and still finding his way. But it was Barack's persistence, sharp intellect, and extraordinary vision that slowly won her over. What do you think? Can patience and intelligence truly bridge the gap when age and life stages seem to stand in the way? After getting married in 1992, they embarked on a journey of over 3 decades together, building a love story rooted in respect, growth, and shared purpose. When Barack entered the high-stakes world of politics, Michelle didn't just stand by him, she became an inspiration in her own right. As First Lady, she captivated the world with her grace, her passion for community work, and her unwavering authenticity. Behind the scenes of power and global attention, their love remained grounded and real. So, tell me, what do you believe keeps love strong when life becomes larger than you ever imagined? One of the most remarkable things about Barack and Michelle is how they constantly uplift and push each other to be better. Barack has openly admitted that he couldn't have become the man he is without Michelle's strength and support. And Michelle, in turn, has shared that Barack's faith in her helped her face the pressure of being First Lady and motivated her to use her voice for change. They are not just husband and wife. They are best friends, true partners who keep each other grounded while chasing their biggest dreams. Have you ever had someone in your life who made you feel like you could become your best self? Today, long after their time in the White House, the Obamas continue to make an impact through their social initiatives, best-selling books, and educational programs. Their love story has evolved into a symbol of hope and possibility for people all over the world. Watching them, it's hard not to wonder, do you believe it's possible to find a love so steady and true that it carries you through every triumph, challenge, and chapter of life, side by side?
Read the script. In the film, a lot of the script is cut out of the film, actually. Character, I said, you know what, this is a character who I think kids can learn something from. He's a guy who's, as we say in the States, an
When people think of Ving Rhames, they instantly picture the man with the deep, commanding voice and unforgettable roles in Pulp Fiction, Mission Impossible, and Baby Boy. But behind that tough exterior lies a man with a soft heart, especially when it comes to his wife, Deborah Reed, who is 9 years older than him. The couple tied the knot in 2000, and their relationship has drawn public attention not only because of their age difference, but also due to the contrast between Ving's on-screen persona and the tenderness he shows his wife in real life. Are you surprised to learn that a man known for playing such strong, no-nonsense characters has found his greatest strength in such a gentle, loving relationship? Deborah Reed may not be a household name in the entertainment industry, but she plays an incredibly important role in Ving Rhames' life. While she works mostly behind the scenes and has fewer acting credits than her husband, Deborah has been the steady, grounding force Ving relies on after the chaos of Hollywood. She gives him balance between the bright lights of fame and the peaceful moments of real life, between playing hardened characters and enjoying simple, everyday happiness. What do you think about the idea that someone outside the spotlight can be the foundation of a superstar's world? Despite the public's curiosity and the social expectations around age gap relationships, Ving and Deborah have built a love that stands the test of time. Ving often praises his wife in interviews, highlighting her intelligence, strength, and the deep connection they share as the reasons their marriage thrives. They've chosen to keep their relationship low-key and private, protecting the special bond they've built together. In your opinion, what do you think is the real secret to lasting love? Age, fame, or the ability to truly understand and support one another? The love story of Ving Rhames and Deborah Reed proves that real love isn't limited by age or public opinion. When two people connect on a deeper level, differences like age become nothing more than numbers. Their relationship is a beautiful reminder that true happiness comes from finding someone who brings you peace, strength, and purpose. Do you believe age is just a number when it comes to love? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Nice to see you. How are you with your lovely wife? You must be so proud of me. Oh, well, congratulations. You guys have so much to celebrate. What an incredible year. The icon of night mean to you?
History. Yeah, really happy that the story that I've been telling is one that...
When people think of Usher, they often picture an R&B legend with a career spanning over 2 decades and countless iconic hits. But behind the spotlight, Usher has found true peace and stability with Jen Goicoechea, a talented music executive who happens to be 2 years older than him. Jen isn't a typical tabloid fixture or a red carpet regular, yet it's exactly her intelligence, discretion, and solid career that captured Usher's heart. In an industry filled with fleeting romances and public drama, do you believe mutual respect and understanding of each other's work are key ingredients to lasting love? Since they began dating around 2019, Usher and Jen have built a relationship grounded in maturity, balance, and unwavering support. Rather than seeking attention or making headlines with grand gestures, the couple focuses on building a strong foundation behind the scenes. Jen seamlessly balances her own successful career as a music executive while standing as Usher's quiet but powerful support system. Do you think relationships are stronger when both partners maintain their own independence and ambitions while still cheering each other on? Unlike some of Usher's previous high-profile relationships, his connection with Jen feels refreshingly low-key and authentic. Welcoming 2 beautiful children together has only deepened their bond as they navigate the challenges of parenthood side by side. More than just romantic partners, they have become teammates in both life and career, helping each other balance work, family, and everything in between. In your opinion, does raising a family together make a couple's partnership stronger? Or do you think it takes even more effort to keep the love alive while managing parenthood? In today's celebrity world, where relationships are often tested by public scrutiny and demanding schedules, Usher and Jen Goicoechea stand out as proof that real love can thrive when built on genuine connection and respect. Their story reminds us that age is just a number, fame doesn't have to get in the way, and true partnership is often found in the quiet moments of everyday life, supporting, growing, and loving together. Have you ever seen or experienced a relationship where both people truly help each other grow, personally and professionally? What do you admire most about couples like Usher and Jen?
No, Sabby, come
Sabrina,
on, man.
Sabrina.
Look at the bedroom.
Oh my goodness,
Come
are
on.
you joking?
What? I'll let you have that. You're tidy, yeah.
I don't, what? Have I seen you tidy?
You don't see me tidy, because I like, if I finish my plate, I put it in the dishwasher or the sink or whatever.
Okay.
Idris Elba, often celebrated as one of the most charming men in Hollywood, surprised the world when he married model Sabrina Dower, a woman 3 years his senior. What makes their love story so captivating isn't just the age difference, but how Sabrina made Idris reconsider everything he once believed about marriage. After previous heartbreaks, Idris famously declared he'd never tie the knot again. But that all changed when he met Sabrina in 2017 while filming in Canada. It's funny how the right person can shift our entire outlook on life, isn't it? What do you think it takes for someone to completely change their mind about love and marriage? It didn't take long for Idris and Sabrina to realize they were meant for each other. Their connection was effortless, built on shared values, emotional maturity, and genuine respect. Just 2 years after they met, they exchanged vows in a dreamy Moroccan wedding in 2019, surrounded by friends, family, and admirers from around the world. Their romance felt straight out of a fairy tale, proving that when you meet the right person, timing becomes irrelevant. Do you believe in love at first sight? The kind of love that makes you rethink your whole future after just one meeting? But Sabrina is far more than just Idris's wife. She's become his constant source of support, standing beside him through every career milestone and philanthropic project. While Idris takes center stage in Hollywood, Sabrina has built her own name as a successful model and advocate for social causes. Their relationship is a perfect example of two people growing together without overshadowing one another. In your opinion, how important is it for both partners to maintain their independence and pursue their own dreams in a relationship? In an industry where relationships often fade as quickly as they begin, Idris and Sabrina are a refreshing reminder that real love can thrive under the spotlight. Their story is proof that even if you've given up on marriage or been hurt before, the right person can make you believe in forever again. So tell me, do you think there's always someone out there who can help heal your heart and inspire you to give love another chance?
The status that she deserved. For African presidents were gone, they were all gone. But she knew most of them were neo-colonial guardians.
When we talk about the greatest icons in South African music, the names Hugh Masekela and Miriam Makeba are always spoken with deep respect. Not only were they incredibly talented artists, but they were also fearless warriors who fought against the brutal apartheid regime that once gripped their homeland. What makes their story even more remarkable is how, through years of struggle and exile, Hugh and Miriam found each other, connected by music and a shared purpose. Do you believe music can truly become the bridge that unites kindred spirits through the storms of history? Miriam Makeba was 7 years older than Hugh Masekela, but that age gap never stood in the way of two passionate souls driven by the same dreams. They married in 1964, right in the middle of their most difficult years, living in exile and fighting tirelessly for the freedom of their people. Their love wasn't just built on personal affection, but on a deep pride in African culture, traditional music, and the pursuit of justice. What do you think about relationships that are born in hardship? Do you believe struggles can make love even stronger? Yet, even though their marriage seemed like a dream come true, Hugh and Miriam decided to part ways in 1973. But their long friendship, they left behind a timeless lesson in resilience and grace. Have you ever listened to their songs? If so, share your favorite tracks and thoughts in the comments below.
Okay. And I wanted so badly to do that movie.
Wow.
And Bill Condon came to see a show that I was doing in New York called Hurley, with Anika Nani Rose.
Wow.
Come watch me. He was thinking about hiring me for the role, and then he ended up hiring
Anika got
who
the
was-
role.
Blair Underwood, the charismatic actor who stole hearts in L.A. Law and New York Undercover, once shared a picture-perfect love story with Desiree DaCosta. Desiree wasn't just any woman. She was a successful businesswoman with a solid career before crossing paths with Blair. On top of that, she was 7 years older than him, a detail the public never let them forget. For years, they faced whispers and side-eyes, but their love held strong. They proved that age is just a number when two hearts are in sync. But what about you? Could you handle the judgment if the person you loved was significantly older or younger? For 26 years, Blair and Desiree built a beautiful life together, managing to balance the demands of Hollywood with the peace of home. While Blair continued to thrive on screen, Desiree supported him quietly from behind the scenes, helping keep their family grounded. They became the kind of couple people admired, steady, supportive, and seemingly unshakable. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? In a world where careers and chaos can pull people apart so easily, how do some couples manage to keep it all together for decades? But even the strongest love stories sometimes come to an end. In 2020, Blair and Desiree shocked fans by announcing their divorce. There were no scandals, no messy public fights, just two people choosing peace and respect after nearly 30 years together. Blair later explained that their love didn't just disappear, it simply evolved, and they realized it was time to part ways and seek happiness on separate paths. Have you ever been in a relationship where the love was still there, but the journey together had run its course? Would you be able to let go with grace? Today, Blair and Desiree remain on good terms, co-parenting their children, and still showing up for each other when it matters. Their story goes beyond romance. It's a lesson in maturity, knowing when to hold on and when to let go. Maybe true love isn't always about staying together forever. Maybe it's about recognizing when the chapter is over and wishing each other well for what comes next. What do you think? Can a breakup still be a beautiful part of a love story? Before Wesley Snipes became a household name with his iconic role in the Blade trilogy, he shared a noteworthy chapter of his life with April Dubois, a talented producer and skilled martial artist. Although April was a few years older than Wesley, that minor age gap never stood in the way of their connection. In fact, she was not only his partner, but also his anchor during the early days of his Hollywood journey. Their relationship seemed like a beautiful blend of two strong, ambitious spirits navigating the pressures of the industry together. What do you think? Can an age difference actually strengthen a relationship? Or does it inevitably create challenges over time? Their marriage took place in the late 80s, right as Wesley's career was on the verge of taking off. As his schedule filled with film sets and growing fame, the distance between them slowly widened. Meanwhile, April, known for her independence and quiet strength, focused on her own career behind the scenes, staying clear of the public eye. Though their love was genuine, they found themselves moving in different directions, each chasing personal dreams. Have you ever experienced the heartbreak of choosing between love and your career? If so, how did you find the balance? Or did you? By 1990, Wesley and April made the decision to part ways. Though their marriage was brief, they handled their split with mutual respect, quietly closing that chapter without scandal or drama. Instead of bitter headlines, they left behind memories of a bond that once thrived. It's rare to see such peaceful endings in the entertainment world, where breakups often turn messy. In your opinion, What's the key to keeping respect alive after a breakup? Time, forgiveness, or simply valuing the good moments you shared? Years later, Wesley Snipes remains an enduring action star, while April Dubois has continued living life on her own terms, away from the spotlight. Their relationship may have ended decades ago, but it remains a subtle, meaningful reminder that not all love stories are meant to last forever. Some are meant to teach, to support, and to leave behind quiet, lasting respect. How do you feel about relationships that end peacefully? Are they the perfect kind of closure? Or do they leave you wondering what could have been?
You said you did, but I don't believe it.
I did not. I was like, oh my God. It was like, I'm Dwayne Wade, and I was like, who?
Anyway.
Come again?
So the first time we we did a party together, Super Bowl weekend. We met.
When it comes to Hollywood power couples, few shine brighter than NBA legend Dwayne Wade and actress Gabrielle Union. With Gabrielle being 9 years older than Dwayne, their relationship has always been a shining example that love knows no boundaries, especially not age. In a world where people are quick to judge unconventional romances, these two have effortlessly silenced the noise, showing us all what true partnership looks like. What's your take on age gaps in relationships? Do you think they matter? Or is emotional connection more important? Their paths first crossed back in 2007, but the spark didn't immediately ignite into romance. At the time, both were navigating the aftermath of previous relationships, carefully guarding their hearts while building their respective careers. What makes their story so relatable is that they didn't rush into love. Instead, they allowed friendship to lay the groundwork for something deeper. After a brief breakup and time apart to refocus, they found their way back to each other in 2013, proving that sometimes timing really is everything. Have you ever reconnected with someone after time apart? How did that second chance turn out? By 2014, Dwayne and Gabrielle officially sealed their love with a stunning wedding and have since built a life full of love, laughter, and mutual respect. Beyond the glitz and glamour, they've faced challenges head-on, supporting one another through career highs, personal struggles, and even public scrutiny. Their relationship is a testament to the power of teamwork, communication, and showing up for each other no matter what. In your opinion, what do you think is the most important ingredient in making a relationship last through tough times? Today, Gabrielle and Dwayne are not only thriving as a couple, but also as dedicated parents and advocates, using their platforms to speak up on important social issues. Whether walking red carpets or cheering each other on from the sidelines, they remind us that love, when nurtured and protected, can truly stand the test of time. So, let's hear from you. What's the one quality you admire most in couples who have made their love last in the spotlight?
To the stage, y'all. Give it a
What's up, baby? 6'10", 100 million, Maybach out front.
Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey were once one of Hollywood's most surprising couples. When they tied the knot in 2008, many couldn't believe that Mariah was 10 years older than Nick. But for them, age was never a barrier. Nick has often praised Mariah as the woman of my life, crediting her for helping him grow both personally and professionally. Together, they built a love story full of laughter, passion, and unforgettable moments. So, what do you think? Does age really matter when two people truly connect and love each other? However, like so many high-profile relationships, their love story wasn't without challenges. Balancing two demanding careers, constant media attention, and the pressures of fame eventually created distance between them. Even though they tried to make things work, In 2016, they peacefully decided to part ways. But instead of becoming strangers, they made the admirable choice to remain friends and co-parents for the sake of their twins. Do you believe it's possible to maintain a strong friendship with an ex, especially when children are involved? Nick has been open about the deep respect he still holds for Mariah, even after their marriage ended. He often reflects fondly on the years they shared, viewing that chapter of his life as one of growth and love. As for Mariah, ever the graceful icon, she handles the subject with elegance, proving that love can evolve into friendship when both people are willing to let go of bitterness. Have you ever seen, or personally experienced, a breakup that turned into a lasting friendship? What do you think it takes to make that happen? Today, Nick and Mariah continue to show up together for their kids, posing for family photos, and offering each other genuine support in public. Their story has become an example of how divorce doesn't have to mean hostility, and how co-parenting with kindness is possible. Do you find their journey inspiring? What's the most important thing you think separated couples need to focus on to create a healthy, respectful relationship after love ends?
Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey call it quits after just over a year of dating.
Amazing. What was it about Dana and Charles's love story that really resonated with?
When actor Michael B. Jordan, known for his powerful performances in Creed and Black Panther, began dating Lori Harvey, the internet couldn't get enough of them. Lori, the stepdaughter of comedian Steve Harvey, had already built a name for herself as a successful model and influencer before her romance with Michael took the spotlight. Interestingly, Lori is 2 years older than Michael, but that slight age difference never seemed to bother them. Instead, they embraced their time together, radiating happiness and chemistry every time they stepped out. Do you think age gaps, big or small, should ever play a role in how people view a relationship? For a little over a year, Michael and Lori appeared to be the perfect match. From dreamy vacation photos to glamorous red carpet moments, they seemed to balance each other effortlessly. Michael, often reserved about his private life, opened up more than ever before, sharing glimpses of their relationship with fans. Many admired how he expressed his affection and respect for Lori, calling her his heart. But, as we all know, sometimes even the most beautiful stories don't last forever. Why do you think certain relationships, even when they seem ideal from the outside, don't always work out? When news of their breakup surfaced, it left fans both surprised and saddened. However, what stood out was the grace with which both Michael and Lori handled the split. There was no public drama, no harsh words exchanged, just two people deciding to go their separate ways with dignity. In a world where celebrity breakups often turn messy, their maturity offered a refreshing reminder that love doesn't have to end in chaos. Have you ever experienced or witnessed a breakup that ended peacefully? What do you think makes it possible to part ways on good terms? Today, while they've each moved forward with their individual lives and careers, the impact of their relationship still lingers as an example of how two people can share something special, even if only for a short time. Their story reminds us that not every love has to last forever to be meaningful. What's your take? Can a brief relationship leave a lasting impact on your heart? And have you ever felt changed by someone you knew for only a season? Thank you all for watching today's video. We hope these stories of love overcoming age differences have inspired you. Do you believe age matters in love? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. See you next time, and may your lives be filled with joy, happiness, and love.